Folks. So I'm gonna try and record this real quick. I'm getting ready to go into work, well, class, and then into work. So I just finished my third week of Nutrisystem. So far it's been pretty good. I did eat out a couple times, and there was a couple days where I did not get enough water. I feel like that kind of affected me a little bit. As far as things I liked this week, I really liked all the melts I tried. I tried pepperoni one and like chicken mozzarella one. That one wasn't as good, but it was still pretty good. The Philly steak one's my absolute favorite though. And ones I didn't like, I tried the Chinese, not Chinese, it was chicken and vegetable stir fry. That's what it was called. That one was just okay. That I didn't wasn't a huge fan of the sauce. I thought it was kind of bland. Um, yeah. So as far as things that I've been eating on my own, I've been nothing too crazy. I did go out twice, which is kind of weird. So I don't usually go out that often, but I did end up going out twice again, um, which is okay. It wasn't a big deal. And then one of them was for teppanyaki, which is my absolute favorite. So I feel like that might have messed up my results a little bit because I know like that type of food's very, very salty. I did try to stay a little bit away from some of the more carby, fatty stuff. So I didn't eat very much of the rice and the noodles and try to stick more for the vegetables and the meat. But still, it's not exactly the best. So I definitely felt that. I had a mixed drink, which was delicious. So I don't really drink very much anymore. That's one of the big things that I did to lose weight. Initially, before I started Nutrisystem, that seemed to help a lot was cutting down on my alcohol by quite a bit. I was drinking a lot. I mean, it's not that I had necessarily a problem. It was just more of a sure, let's have a drink, sounds good, and not really considering the calories at all in that. Same with coffee, but I feel like alcohol was worse when I said coffee. I feel like I recognized more of the calories that I was getting with the creamer and stuff than I did with alcohol for whatever reason. So I did have that, which was actually really nice, and I'm not really upset about it. It was a great night. I really enjoyed it. I really like to be able to do stuff like that every now and then with my husband, and it's not something we do very often, especially teppanyaki because it can be kind of pricey. Um, but I've been eating a lot of yogurt with a little bit of mixed nuts in it 'cause I like the crunch. I've been having a lot of Triscuits with cheddar cheese. Oh, I love those. It's like one of my favorite snacks. It's one of the more like filling ones. Or sometimes I'll have peanut butter and celery and carrots, maybe a banana, and like that together is all just one snack. It's a pretty filling one too. Um, because that counts as the banana counts as a carb, and the vegetables are free, and then the peanut butter would be my protein. So that's a really big afternoon snack. I did a couple, no, not a couple. I did one. The first week I did a lot of shakes, and then this week I did a shake again, and it was really good. So I think I might start incorporating that back into it. I might have one today actually. I've got enough time to make one. Thinking about it for my morning snack. But yeah, do like a coffee flavored shake. What do I keep calling shake? Like protein mix. I like to put like half a banana, the protein mix, some almond milk, mix it up, and then put ice, and then make it like a slushy kind of frappuccino thing, which is amazing. That's one of my favorite things to have too. I don't know why I haven't done it all like besides that first week, so I'd have it before the diet too every now and then. So that's a good way to increase blah 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 increase my protein intake, which is something I'm really concerned about because I don't want to lose too much muscle. So I have a scale which shows me how much, and I don't know how accurate it is. It was cheap. How much muscle and fat I've lost. So my weight today, oh, it doesn't show like that. Well, my total down is 6.4 pounds. Um, and it says on this that I lost 1.7% of my body fat, but I also lost 1.2 pounds of my fat-free body weight. So that's like muscle, bone density, things like that. And I'll put a screenshot of this somewhere. Actually, let me see if I can show you here so I can make this easier on myself. No, okay, so I'm gonna have to add this in somewhere. I'm not sure how to do it. If not, if it's not here, then I'll put all the data down on the bottom. I'm gonna try to do the screenshot, but I've never tried that, so we'll see if I can make that work. Um, but yeah, so it says I've lost some muscle too, and so like that's a little bit concerning to me because I don't want to lose that much muscle, and I'm okay with losing a little bit, but I don't want to lose too much. And in 3 weeks, it says I lost of just muscle, um, 1.2 pounds, which isn't that much. So, but if I lost a total of 6.4 pounds, that means 5.2 of it was fat, which, okay, 5.2 to 1.2, it's not that big of a deal because I'm losing a lot more fat than muscle. But I'd rather not lose any muscle. I know that's unrealistic, and I talked about this in one of my other videos with Nutrisystem, that kind of having to accept that maybe I'm going to lose a little bit more muscle than I'd like, and just try to mitigate that as much as possible in order to get my weight moving again. And so my gym offers this free body scan thing, which was kind of cool. So I just had one of those done. I'm gonna have another one done in a couple weeks, and it's really cool because it shows how much fat's in each area of your body versus how much muscle and like your BMR and all kinds of different things. So that's really cool, and your water content. And it's supposed to be a lot more accurate than my little $30 bathroom scale. So I had one of those done. I'm gonna have another one done, I think, in 2 or 3 weeks. Um, and so once that's done, I'm gonna show that with these videos too, or maybe I'll do a separate video with that and talk about my gym because my gym is amazing. Maybe I'll plug them. Um, yes. So there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. So I found out after I had signed up for Nutrisystem that Costco sells the gift cards for less than like the value. So they sell $100 gift cards, but sometimes they sell them for $80 and sometimes they sell them for $60. I was pretty bummed when I found this out because I had ordered it at the end of September. In the end of September. I don't know why I thought like that was weird. Sometime in September. And at the end of September, I saw that they were on sale, but it was already too late for me to get them. And then, so I had already paid for my order. But then I saw, I think like the first couple of days of October, I saw that there was a sale on the gift cards again for $60. So I maxed that out about 5 of them. So $300 is what I paid for it, which is how much a month of the Nutrisystem is alone. But I had $500 worth of value, which I was like so happy about. But the Nutrisystem also had a deal where there are a la carte items, which is where you can add in things. It was also on sale for like 40 something percent off. So since I only wanted to do like 2, maybe 3 months of this the first time anyways, I ordered a bunch of a la carte items, and I figured, okay, I just won't make the third month order and I'll just keep delaying it and see if I like it or not, if it keeps working for me. And I basically got 3 months worth of food for the price of 1 month, which is really awesome. So if you have a Costco membership, it's October right now, October 2019. So if you have a Costco membership, definitely keep an eye out for them, because even if it's not on sale, but like if it's on the 60% sale and you know you're going to do the Nutrisystem at least for a little bit, you should max it out if you can, because that alone saves you a lot of money. So like I bought $500 worth of stuff, I spent $300 for it, and it was more than that actually. So like the receipt said 521. Once I had everything checked out, it was like 521 for the 2 months. But that was already it. There's more discounts on top of that too. And I got like other free stuff. So like I got a lot of stuff. It's probably more like $800 worth of stuff for 300, which is really cool. So if you have the Costco membership, definitely keep an eye on it. And you have to buy that one online. I don't think that one's in store. It looked like it was online only. So buy it online, max it out if you can. And if you don't see that sell, maybe just buy one or two of the reduced ones, because it's still $80 for a $100 gift card, the normal. So that's $20 off right there. That's 20%. That's amazing. And so definitely get those if you can. It makes it a lot more affordable. Because that's what I said in my first video, is that it's very expensive, and that's why it's only, well, part of the reason why I was only doing it for 2 to 3 months. But if I could, swing another one of those deals, maybe in a month or two, maybe I'll get another couple months. Just to have stuff laying around, because I like the food a lot. It's really good. Oh, that reminds me, the fudgesicle bar things, or fudge bars, those are pretty good too. Just random. I just remember the desserts. So I got a bunch of like all kinds of different things. I got on this order, which I haven't gotten yet though. I think it's supposed to come today. I got like one of everything that I know that I like, or I haven't tried yet. So that's a good way to try stuff, not be too upset, because it's coming out to be something like, once you count both of the discounts together, like 40 cents for like one of the bars, or 50 cents for like some of the cheaper stuff. It was like way off, because I had the almost 50% off in the Nutrisystem itself. And then I had the 40% off in the Costco. So together, if something was, $2, then it was really only like 60, 70 cents. And there's only a couple things on the Nutrisystem. That's only like $2 anyways. Like the pretzels is one of the cheaper ones. So I did that. So that was one way I saved money. Plus on my like regular order, I put all my frozen foods in that one. And then all of my non-frozen ones on my a la carte stuff, which is like my add-on type things. Because the frozen foods were more expensive. So if I put those in the freezer ones, I save even more money. Because on the like your regular order, you get charged the base rate no matter what you put in that box. So if you put all of the $2 items for your snacks in it versus the $4 items, it costs the same. If you put all the $4 items in it versus the $2 items, it costs the same. So I've tried to put all the expensive stuff in like my regular order box, and then all the cheaper stuff in like my add-on box. Um, so that was another way I kind of like saved even more money with it. Like I was saying, it was like a lot of money that I ended up saving on this, which was great. And I'll have to show you guys a picture when it comes in because I ordered a lot of stuff. Um, because I had my normal box and then I ordered like maybe 30 or so breakfasts, 30 something lunches, and like 20 something dinners. So I don't eat the dinners as often. Um, but yeah, so I got a lot of things and then a bunch of snacks. I ordered like 60 snacks because I love the snacks. Um, anyway, so that was my update. So I'm down a total of, oh, sorry, excuse me, 6.4 pounds. So my weight today is 157, which is fantastic. So that's just about 2 pounds a week, which is great. I know I kind of like didn't lose quite as much this week as I was hoping, but I also ate out. We had a lot of salt, all kinds of goodness like that. So I'm not too upset. Plus, Flo's coming around, so I know that's probably playing a role too. Um, so yeah, so I'm not too worried. We'll see what next week holds. And I'll try to keep at it, and I'll show you guys a picture of all the Nutrisystem things. And I'm gonna try to put in a screenshot of that one thing I was showing you. We'll see if I can figure that out. All right, you guys have a good one.